Good morning, everybody. This is Kim Danke coming to you live via Facebook, representing the Shibboleth lifestyle locally in Kennesaw, Georgia, and around the world via Facebook. Today is Friday, TGIF. Today is Friday, and we're 21 days in to the 2022 edition of the Game of Life, Friday 21st. And I hope that you are playing along with me in this game. I'm telling you, the game is not always easy. Now, there's a lot of days where things are smooth sailing, and then there are things where, for some random reason, you just don't feel like yourself. You just don't quite feel like yourself. And those are the days where we got to learn how to handle that day on a day or two. But don't let it turn into day after day after day after day. That turns into sometimes weeks, months, and years. You got to try to pull that together. I've been having some of those days right now. Yesterday was not easy. Now, yesterday morning, I woke up and I told y'all on the Shibby show I wasn't feeling quite right. And then talking to y'all actually made me feel a lot better. And then I go start my day. I was miserable all day yesterday. And I told Julie last night, because I didn't even go with Julie up to the church in Rockmart. I missed seeing all those people. About 2 o'clock yesterday afternoon, I just told her, I said, I don't feel like going. And that is very much unlike me, because I feel like going everywhere. But I had to drive over to Canton, and I loved seeing, the VP of a Roundabout Local Media. I loved seeing the people that we saw, but the event was extremely long and the drive was long. So there was 5 hours out of the day yesterday that I didn't feel like I was being productive, and I'm having some pressure knowing I need to be productive in certain areas. And so on that ride home, I was cold. I had all kinds of things running through my mind. And I just said, Julie, I hate to do this to you. And believe me, it was such a hard text to send because I wanted to see all the folks up there. I wanted to go on the ride and talk with Julie. I wanted to do all those things, but I literally could not. And so normally I just stick with my plan and go, but I didn't, because I thought, if you're not really wanting to go, why are you forcing yourself? So anyway, I was trying something new. But yesterday, and I've already woken up this morning in the same mood. And I'm like, so I'm analyzing. I'm doing my very best to analyze what's going on because I don't want it to last. So yesterday, remember how I said I was going to use the it's a test thing? I did. I used it one time yesterday. Second time, it didn't work. But I messaged that back to our Shibby Show watcher and my friend Heidi. And she says, remember, it's January. Because I said that I feel like I had a seasonal affective disorder day because it is cold. I don't like cold. I feel for y'all that live up in Michigan and all these cold places. It's around 32 here, and I don't even like it. So it's cold. It's dreary. And let me just run through. I'm hoping that this makes you laugh. I'm hoping that this makes you laugh. I'm not wanting to wash my hair. I'm not wanting to brush my teeth. I didn't want to put on makeup. My underwear is not fitting right. That's annoying. I have put on like 6 necklaces today. None looked right. I mean, yesterday I was just mentally, Daisy's coming. Daisy's coming to keep me company. Oh, she wants to go outside. She was like touching my leg to then run that way. Sorry, I'm talking to everybody. But do y'all ever go through that where it's just... But what I have to tell myself is that it's momentary and it's seasonal. Do not make any permanent decisions during a temporary moment in time. And so I'm trying to do that. And in talking to y'all, it's always encouraging. So I'm going to try some new things. Yesterday I thought maybe I should just go into a little messenger group and say, hey folks, let's talk, just to do something. But anyway, I have a devotion for us this morning. Well, the word of the day for today is the author and finisher of our faith. The Lord is the author and finisher of our faith. All right, so today's devotion is coming from a devotional plan called The Good News About Temptation. And you know what the funny thing is? It's not like I'm even tempted with food. It's that I think I use it to relax. And maybe I've had some unrelaxing days from pressure that who's putting on myself? Me. Nobody else is putting it on me. Me. So that's something I'm going to have to work through. But it says we have a way out. Navigating temptation. And I was trying to change that word from not just temptation, but navigating the things that we feel and we go through can be as exhausting and frustrating as trying to find the exit. Get off of my stand, Daisy. Move. A complex system of connected passages, including many dead ends that one must roam through in order to find the way out. When I read that, I thought, oh, that is so true. It is exhausting. The other thing that I thought about was that our patterns and our habits, I always said they change every 3 to 6 months. And so that's why, if somebody's not interested in doing Shibboleth with you now, ask them in a few months that lives have changed. They may be interested. But honestly, sometimes the patterns and things change faster than that. I was having a really great week back in December, and I thought, I'm going to keep this pattern up. Well, then I didn't think I was getting as much work done as I should, so I added an hour to my work day, and then that's not turned out right. I mean, it's amazing how you just got to keep navigating. You really do. You just have to keep navigating. And sometimes these little navigations are just a one-time navigation, just through that one day or maybe a couple of days, but then that goes away. But reading that this morning, navigating temptation can be as exhausting and frustrating, and not just temptation, just life. Navigating life can be as exhausting and frustrating as trying to find the exit of a maze, a complex system of connected passages, including many dead ends that one must roam through in order to find the way out. And do you know a lot of those are just right there in your mind? They're just right there in your mind with all the different thoughts and things that we think of throughout the day. Paul concluded his encouragement to the Corinthians saying, "But when you are tempted, he will also provide a way out so that you can endure it." The good news is we have a way out of our temptations. And like I said, I want to even not say temptations, but let's just say we have a way out of our thoughts. We have a way out of the patterns that kind of hit a day or two. For example, I got out of the pattern of taking my vitamins, and I kept wondering, why do you not feel that great? Oh yeah, you did something that moved your pattern where your vitamins weren't there. It's amazing how those kind of things can happen quickly. And I'm so thankful that I have the standards and the guidelines of the Shibboleth Shield to help me navigate that. Woo! And the guidelines of a month, like I gave in to holidays for the last 2 days in the afternoon, or not afternoon, actually evening after work hours. And I think, okay, you did that. Now, I'm not bothered that I had holidays. What I was bothered by is the fact that I gave up on a day that I wanted to have a perfect day. But I'm still within my guidelines, so I have got to give myself mercy and just not overly think about it, because it'll be fine by the end of the month. That's why I try to think. This doesn't have to be done daily. This is done over the course of a week, course of a month. We need to know God sees our maze of temptations from a bird's eye view. And more than just knowing where the exit is, he wants to hold our hand and lead us out of it. And I just think that's the sweetest statement. His guidance can be as simple as convicting us about watching a certain television series. That's happened before. I used to really enjoy that. One of the series, they've come up with so many of them now, but Law and Order. I used to enjoy Law and Order, like the Special Victims Unit, but I just decided, no, I'm not watching that anymore. They do nothing. All of them start off with a murder scene. And I just thought, why am I watching that? And then so I quit watching that. There's different series too. That's why I don't watch a lot of television. If I do watch television, it's something like cooking or something that can benefit me in life. But I don't just try not to sit around and watch things that I don't think the Lord wants me to. Nudging us to bite our tongue in a heated conversation. Some of us need to get good at doing that. And even encourage, I've learned to do that better. I've learned to just walk away. So if I'm in a conversation and I just walk away, Somebody probably goes, oops, she was going to say something that she shouldn't have. And she learned to not do that because she said it way too many times. And even encouraging us to run from trouble. Run from trouble, like Joseph did when being lured by Potiphar's wife. You know, I would have liked to have run outside yesterday, but it was cold. And I would have had to put my shoes on. I mean, it's like excuse after excuse after excuse about why I don't want to do certain things. And then I end up just sitting there. God finds absolutely no pleasure in seeing us pushed into a corner by temptation. His heart is for us to live in freedom from sin. So he promises to offer us a way out every time we are tempted. We just need to be willing to submit to his leading. So that's what I'm going to be searching for. I'm going to be searching for his leading. So next time you're tempted, remember the good news. 1, you are not alone. 2, you can say no. 3, God will provide a way out for you. And here's a prayer. God, thank you that I never have to navigate temptation on my own. You are the one who holds me by the hand and guides me away from danger. And I just had the thought that temptation could also be the desire to just sit and do nothing, which can be a good thing. But if you're fighting a battle, sometimes the Lord maybe need to help you get up and get going. Because when you get up and get going, you forget about that and you move on and you get through that temporary time onto a better time. So I hope that has helped somebody this morning. And like this morning as I was walking over, I put on several necklaces and I didn't like them. And then I'm walking over here to sit down and I thought, my underwear's not even fitting right. See, that's because I haven't washed clothes in a very long time and I had no underwear in the drawer and I had to go to the reserve underwear. Do y'all ever have to do that? And then I thought about, see, when Steinmart went out of business, I always bought my underwear at Steinmart. When Steinmart went out of business, I bought a whole bunch of underwear and it's all wrapped up in a Steinmart bag. And I thought, maybe I need to break into the Steinmart underwear this morning. And then I thought, that underwear is not washed. And then I thought, well, maybe you should wash it. And then I thought, well, if I wash that, it'll be even longer before I wash clothes again. I'm trying to preserve that for when they wear out. So, I mean, but I know that I'm not alone in all of these little thoughts. I hope the day has been entertaining to you and encouraging rather than discouraging. But hey, Ron, good morning from Lilburn, having a perfect day. Hey, Rhonda, good morning. We've missed you. Hope you're doing well. Hey, Monica, good morning. Good morning, Kathy from Michigan, having a perfect day. Okay, let me say this. I'm shooting for a perfect day today. Charlene, good morning from Michigan, a perfect day. Hey, Stephanie, good morning. Loganville, perfect. It's been a roller coaster for me. I have to ask God every day to help me to be disciplined a lot better. Yes, I understand that. Hey, Colleen, good morning. So that's why I'm thankful for Shibboleth, because before Shibboleth, I didn't know where I should stop. And Shibboleth helps me stop. And it helps me if I start to feel like I'm kind of going off the rails, it gives me those guardrails, so I don't cross them. So it does help me know where to stop. Hey, Colleen, Chile, Michigan, perfect day. Hey, Marla, good morning, perfect day, taking it on the road. I want that t-shirt, awesome. Good morning, Alicia. I'm glad that t-shirt is, I'll have to get the t-shirts next month, hopefully. Alicia, good morning from Fort Oglethorpe. I am F Day. It's day 19 of the 21. Y'all are getting so close. So close. Hey, Sandy, good morning. Perfect 12 degrees, snow covered, Bechtelsville, Pennsylvania. Woo, girl. Marilyn, good morning from Michigan. Perfect day. Hey, Diane, good morning. Thank you for sharing. Having a perfect day. You have a great weekend too. Hey, Diane, good morning from Columbus, Mississippi. I am F Day, day 19 of the Self Mastery Challenge. 2 days till zebra popcorn. That's so cute. And thank you for sharing. Y'all, the share button is very important. Really appreciate all of our shares. I think I saw 5 or 6 yesterday. So thank you. Good morning, Michelle Harper. I am F Day, Carrollton, Georgia. Good morning, Diane. Let's see. Diane says the wind chill was 9 degrees yesterday. Oh, yeah. It was so cold. And I was got into this building and was shivering. And so, you know how just that'll get you so miserable. And then I took a warm bath last night. And then I had I put a heating pad in underneath the sheets to warm up the bed. before I got in. Good morning, Cheryl. I turned yesterday into a Tiger 16 day. Today is an IMF day in Clarksville, Georgia. Hey, Cheryl, I need to pull that. I pulled the Tiger 16 food list up. I need to look at that, see if I need to maybe change something up. January weather is not good mood weather. It's true, Charlene. And when I worked at the school, every January or in February, I would be like, and it's called seasonal affective disorder. But I don't want a whole month of seasonal affective disorder. I don't want a whole week. I don't even want a whole day. But I think it did yesterday. I told Julie, I said, I think I've had a seasonal affective disorder today. But my assistant at the school, she always would say, because I would see, I'm one of those people. I forgive and I forget. And I was always like that. And so I would get into January each year and I would start, saying whatever I was saying. And my assistant would go, Kim, it's January. It's January. You'll be okay. It's January. And I was like, oh yeah. Okay. Thank you. And I always forget because, that goes along with what Travis says, that in the beginning of starting the Shibboleth lifestyle, we're in some pain, whether it's mental, physical, spiritual, emotional. We want out of that pain and we will do anything to get out of that pain. But as soon as you get out of that pain a little bit and you get a little bit more comfortable, you forget why you were doing what you were doing. And it's kind of like me getting out of the months of January and February. And I forget. And then I'm like going on and then I go, oh goodness. And I love to start a new year. It's just that kind of midway into that month, I'm cold. Hey, Michelle. Yeah, there's Daisy. Hey, Dana. Good morning. Hey, Deanda. Good morning. IMF day. Hey, Colleen. Oh, goodness. Yeah, Colleen. I don't have that anymore, thankfully. I hadn't had that since 2014. Hey, yes, I'm glad y'all typed that in. Author and finisher of our faith. Yeah, Daisy feels the same. No worries. I feel like hibernating this time of year. Up your vitamin D and C. You know what? That's a good idea. I'm taking a multivitamin every day, but I do have some extra D and C I could maybe add to that. That's awesome. Thank you. Keep praying. My back is starting to feel better. Awesome. I had to sleep on my back. Not my usual position. Yes, we will pray for that, Diane. Hey, Erica, good morning from Wichita. IMF day. I earned my 21-day badge today. Yay! Congratulations, Erica. Congratulations. Hey, Julie, good morning. Julie from Indiana, in Florida for this month. Seriously, now I think you do need to send me your address because I need some sunshine. Perfect day. Hey, Diane, good morning. I've been having such a hard time getting back on the program, but listening to you and your positive words helped me so much. Oh, I'm glad to hear that, Diane. Thank you for being a bright sunshine in my life and this wonderful program. Thank you, Diane. Thank you. And our other Diane typed our 3 points from this morning's devotion in. That's awesome. Hey, Lisa, I'm glad it's helped you. I'm glad y'all think that's funny. All these things I think are funny. I'm glad y'all are laughing. I just do what I know to do, even when I don't feel like it. Yeah, holidays are allowed. I just stay in the boundaries. And that is exactly what I'm doing. Yep. Even if I had a holiday that I didn't want a holiday on, it's still within the boundaries. Isn't that right, Daisy? I can do it, and I know you can too. That's right, Cheryl. Thank you. You got problems, Tammy says. Marilyn, I'm glad it's encouraging. It's like saving the fine china. Yes, Sandy. That's right. Hey, Brenda. I've had 3 perfect days. That's awesome, Brenda. Congratulations. Yeah, Lisa, it's one of those things we got to do by the meal. Then do it by the time between the meal. And then do it at the meal. And then do it at the time between the meal. And then do it at the time between the meal and bed. I mean, Lisa, it is really just like getting through one day. Then you get through one day, you feel so much better. And then you can have another one. You can do it, Lisa. You can do it. Tammy says, I'm having perfect days. Yes, God is my answer. That's awesome. Hey, Robin. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Robin. I'm glad you're having a perfect day. Christine's having a perfect day. Oh, thank you, Dee. And okay, Lisa is from Cecilia, Kentucky. Awesome. We're glad you're here with us. The way Daisy looks up at you warms my heart. It really is so sweet, Diane. And when I catch the way that Facebook gets our pictures sometimes when I'm looking at her, it really is sweet. Christine is saying hello, Daisy. Hey, Cindy, good morning. We'll watch on replay. Happy Friday. Happy Friday to you, Cindy. That's right. Another Cindy. One day at a time. That's right. Just one day at a time. We can do it. Okay, so today is Friday. And what am I doing? I've got a luncheon today. Julie will be there representing Shibboleth at that luncheon today. And then tomorrow we're going to teach class. If you are near Kennesaw, please come to class tomorrow at 10. We like a full class. A full class is motivating and encouraging, and we'd love for you to be there. And then on Sunday night, we would absolutely love for you to come to the online accountability meeting, because that's where we have these really fun breakout rooms. And we had 3 last time, and I had such great feedback on the 3 rooms. It's just so fun. You never know which people you're going to get into a room with, and it's just really making fun and fast friends. In fact, there's people from Georgia, communicating with people from all over the world country, that they have met on this group and gotten to know better, because you can see faces and you can hear their voices and all of that. So we would love for you to come to that meeting on 8 p.m. Eastern time on Sunday. All right. So y'all go and you journal your day. And then if you're watching on replay, please type in hashtag Shibboleth for his glory. All right. Tell them bye, Daisy. Can you say bye? Say bye. She's probably cold and miserable too. Let me go put a sweater on her. Bye, y'all.